we were going over how there's a the sentiment, people impatience, if you will, for the Biden administration to start rolling out these black tangibles. They held our vote hostage and was like, you need to, and your ancestors died. And of course we had the big argument. Black people were split. The people that think the Democratic Party taking advantage of them, and the people that think the Republican Party is the party of Lincoln, and we need to hold everybody accountable. And then Biden gets in and no tangibles in the first 72 hours, and everybody's like, oh shit, here we go. And then you got people defending him like, man, he just got there. So to the he just got there crowd, and I said this yesterday, these people in power can do anything they want whenever they want. So I don't, and India Sweet made a compelling argument yesterday, but I don't really buy into the he just got there. I really don't. I don't buy into there's other things going on. No, I just don't. I don't buy it. They can do, and we've seen today. Let's go to this story. Hopefully I can get to it. They do what they want when they want, and for who did they want. So Biden addresses racial bias in housing, directs DOJ to phase out use of private prisons and new executive orders. All right, don't get caught up in the titles. Let's scrutinize this together, shall we? President Joe Biden on Tuesday directed his administration to address racial bias in housing programs and to end the Justice Department's use of private prisons, as he emphasized what he said will be an all-of-government approach to creating a more equitable society. All right. On the surface, outstanding. Sounds great, because we know that the prison industrial complex is something that impacts black males overwhelmingly, right? Sure. Private prisons for the last 100 years have found ways to make billions, even trillions of dollars off of, we saw in 13th, the documentary about the 13th Amendment and how it's big business. Sure. So you doing away with that, excellent step, good starting point. However, does nothing to address how those people disproportionately end up in those prisons. Let's think about that. So don't get excited. Let's keep reading. We need to make equity and justice part of what we do every day. Outstanding. Today, tomorrow, and every day. Sounds good. He signed 4 new executive orders, building on steps taken in his first week in office as part of his campaign promise to combat racial inequities. In addition to directing the phase out of private prisons, Biden recommitted the government to respecting tribal sovereignty. Directed agencies to mitigate racial bias in federal housing policies, and to address xenophobia and violence against Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. Whoa, wait a minute. Flag on the play. I thought black tangibles and asking for black tangibles was too much. And he's the president for everybody. They said this with Barack too. He can't necessarily single out one group of people. All right, let's try to read this again. And to address xenophobia and violence against Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. It seems like he was able to do that just in that one sentence. Seems like he was able to do that. And this is directly addressed to the crowd that says, who I've been going back and forth with on Twitter most of the day. Jesus, it's only been 5 days, and he can't single out one group. That looks like one group. Let me take it back. That's 2 groups: Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. An executive order to address xenophobia and violence against Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. Now, I'm not being facetious here. I could do a whole thesis on this. If you want to say it, you can say it. I get tired of these political types like that's not how it goes. No. You can literally, as president, write it down, sign it, and say it. You can say, we want to address police brutality and the disproportionate amount of use of force by nationwide law enforcement against black people, unarmed black people. You literally can say it. So don't tell me you can't say it. And in the first week or last week, it don't matter. We should not have to wait. We've been through this discussion already. Pandemic otherwise. If they want to say it and do it, they can do it. Talk amongst yourselves. Put your thinking hats on. Just wanted to bring that to your attention. That was a headline today for the it's only been 7 days crowd. Too early to say we getting duped, but never too late to say it as well. But just pay attention. If they want to do it, they can do it. I don't want to hear it's too early. I don't want to hear, it's not, he's for all people and you can't just do black stuff and we don't even have an agenda. I didn't know the Asian Americans or Pacific Islanders necessarily had an agenda that was verbalized that we would know about. I didn't know that. I didn't know they were all on board. I just knew that they complained in 2020 about attacks that they were facing because people was trying to put the coronavirus on their head. In 2020, so within last year, they became vocal about xenophobia, and they got it addressed in the first week of the new presidential whatchamajig. Keep that in mind. Just, you ain't got to hear me, but listen.
I don't care if it is a closet. You still looking mad official.